Welcome back, One Piece fans. The first hints for chapter 1177 are finally here, and it looks like Oda is about to break the internet again. Last chapter, we saw the Straw Hats pushed to the brink by Imu's Domi Reversi technique, but the tides are turning. The hint says, the Straw Hats start to counter the God's Knights, but is doing a lot of heavy lifting today. Let's dive into what this means for Luffy, Loki, and the fate of Elbaf. According to the early leaks, we're seeing the crew finally find their rhythm. Zoro and the four giants are reportedly cutting through the Domi Reversi clones, bringing them back to normal. But the real meat of the chapter is the God's Knights. We've been waiting for these guys to show their full power since the Holy Land introduction. We're hearing that Luffy and Loki have finally reached Imu's location. This is the tag team we've been waiting for, the Sun God and the Prince of Elbaf versus the King of the World. The counterattack is in full swing, and the giants of Elbaf are starting to regain their senses thanks to Usopp's heroics. Now, let's talk about that, but there is a massive rumor circulating that Brook has a secret connection to the God's Knights. Some leaks suggest Brook was a leader of a battle convoy in the West Blue before he was a pirate, and he might have known the God's Knights personally. The hint suggests that while the Straw Hats are winning the fodder war, the top-tier God's Knights are no diffing some of our favorites. There's a specific mention of Saint Killingham revealing a nightmare ability that targets the crew's deepest fears. Sanji is reportedly in a bad spot here. If the Straw Hats are countering, why does the hint end on such a cliffhanger? The chapter supposedly ends with Imu realizing that the three God's Knights on the field aren't enough to stop the combined force of the Straw Hats and the Giants. But instead of retreating, Imu reveals a trump card. Some leakers are pointing toward the Mother Flame weapon or a new lore reveal about the Nidhogg. If the Straw Hats start to counter, Imu might just decide to pull a Lulusia on Elbaf itself. The stakes have never been higher. We're also hearing that Ginkgo, the character Imu is possessing, tries to warn Brook to get out of Elbaf as fast as possible. This suggests the counterattack might be a trap. The best part? No break next.